hollow hole in my soul, getting too dark to see. In my soul, a hole, a great big cavity. I don't know what the deal is with my spirit, but I won't even touch it, don't go near it. Hollow hole in my soul, getting too dark to see. Bleeding hard in my chest, soaking right through my shirt. In my chest, a heart, you wouldn't believe the hurt. They said I'd feel better, but I don't. They said I'm going places, but I probably won't. Bleeding hard in my chest, soaking right through my shirt. I've got a nasty blood stain on my t-shirt. I decided I best get that stain out with some detergent from the store. I leave Macaulay House and I take a right turn onto Princess, or I guess it's 7th and, no, what is it? 7th. And I go by 6th Street and 5th Street, and then I pass a gas station on my left, and on the right-hand side is a little blue building that says Dawson City Water Valve Chamber. I keep going, and I go by the El Dorado Hotel and the Red Feather Saloon, Bombay Peggy's, and I take a right turn onto 3rd, and I go by Kayak here, and then I get to the Bonanza Market, known as the best little grocery store in the Klondike, offering a small but decent selection of groceries. I'm about to walk in the door when a little old lady comes out and looks at me, and she says, "You look like the type of boy who could save a few dollars. May I suggest instead going to the general store?" So I continue on down 3rd, and I go by the Husky bus station and Joe's Pizza and the Goat, and I go by CIBC and Dawson City Cannabis, and I take a left turn onto Queen Street, and I go by the old bank and a 14-unit rental housing complex and CFYT, the Spirit of Dawson, and I go by the Klondike Nugget and Ivory, and then I take a right turn on the Front Street, and I get to the general store. There's a young couple walking towards the door, and I think to myself, you know what? It'd be a nice thing to do if I held the door open for them. So I do, and I say, "Go ahead, you first." And they just kind of stand there and they say, "No, man, that's cool, you go ahead first." I don't like that too much, so I say, "No, you go ahead, but not before I grab the kid on the left by the lapel, and I say to him, I say, 'Listen up, you little rat-faced punk. If you two are having sex, you better make sure it's consensual. And if it is, you better wear protection. Otherwise, you're gonna have an unwanted pregnancy on your hands, and you're gonna have to raise a child you never even wanted, leading a miserable life in the process and dying unhappily.'" He looks up at me with his beady little eyes, and I look down onto him, and I think to myself, what a dirty, rotten, lousy, punk-ass loser. He probably smokes alcohol and listens to music. I continue my way into the store, and I go to aisle 6. That's where all the toilet paper and paper towel and barbecue lighters and garbage bags and Ziploc bags and aluminum foil and wax paper and saran wrap and plastic knives and forks and spoons stains and all that sort of garbages. And on the other side, it's all the laundry detergent, which is what I came here to get, because I need that disgusting stain out of my shirt. There's so many kinds. There's the Arm & Hammer brand, Borax, Bounce, the Co-op brand, and Clorox. There's Downy, Ivory, Gain, Purex, Resolve, The Shout, Sunlight, Tide, Tide Pods, Original Tide Powder, and there's a Gain Pod that has an advertised Moonlight Breeze scent. But that's not what I came here for. I'm always on a budget, because not enough people are buying the comic books at the shows. I'm looking for that universal, recognized brand, you know, that, the yellow brand. You guys know the brand I'm talking about. The no-name brand. It's always the cheapest, and that's what I came here to get. But it's the only one, besides President's Choice, that the general store doesn't offer. But I need to get that stain out, and I'm not leaving without some detergent. So, when nobody's looking, I unpop my fly, or my button, and unzip my fly, and then unscrew the cap on that Co-op brand detergent. And I begin pouring that greasy blue liquid down my leg. It's going into my boot, and it feels so unusual. But nothing's gonna stop me from getting that blood stain out. So I walk out the store, I go back down to Third, you know, take a left and right and all that kind of stuff, and I wind up back at my college house, and I throw the shirt in the washing machine, and then I put the detergent in, and I get that stain out. Something's wrong with my head. My wires are getting crossed. With my head, something's wrong. I finally paid the cost. I got a stain on my shirt, and it's urgent. I gotta get me some of that no-name laundry. That's it. Thank you.